Hi, my name is Helen, and I've been hosting here in Lewis since May 2022. For us, the matching process was we used a private system, an online system, and we put out that we had a double bedroom and a single bedroom for whoever would be interested. And we had two Ukrainian ladies who were middle-aged ladies, like us, my husband and I, who wanted to come to Lewis, and we contacted them. One of the ladies had very good English, very good written English, and pretty good spoken English when she came to us. So that meant that we could talk to each other for a while. And over the weeks that it took us for the visas to be activated, because this was very early in the system, we chatted to each other just about every day um, on our phones, and video chats and pictures, and we began to know a little bit about each other and each other's families and each other's lives, and that meant that when we actually did meet them at Haywards Heath train station when they got to us, we were like meeting old friends. It wasn't strangers, and that made a big difference. The challenges of having two extra people in your home after the quiet COVID time is actually just having two extra people in your home. And we very quickly learned each other's diets, and all four of us really like cooking home, food from scratch and good healthy food. So that was a really beneficial thing. And we found that we would just sit around after dinner and chat for about an hour, and with Google Translate and sign language and who knows what. And that way we began to form ourselves as a little group. She's part of the family because, she cooks some days, I cook some days, we both cook together. And, she knows our family. Her family has come to stay with us. And so we're family now. We're not just friends. We're family now. The key things I think of making this scheme work is honesty, communication, whichever way you're going to be able to communicate. Um, and like anything, it's like if you go on holiday with friends, you have to be tolerant of their habits, and you can't expect people just to come in and do everything your way. And you have to be relaxed enough to enable them to do things their way, as long as it doesn't clash with what you're doing, and that you speak with people honestly and calmly. Then it does seem to work. Um, I would say that if you were considering hosting and you really weren't sure, what you could do is look at on the web, find something, Ukrainian groups in your area, and make contact there, talk to people. People who are sponsors are always willing to speak to other people. And I think that would be my way forward. Also, too, to contact the authorities. East Sussex has got very good web pages about becoming a sponsor. There's 3VA. There's all different kinds of groups in this area that would be only happy to talk to you if you want to consider being a sponsor.